I want to build a team of some bad people who can do some good.
What are you really up to?
Flag, it's a need to know. And all you need to know is you work for me.
You need real soldiers, not these scumbags.
Everyone has a weakness, and a weakness can be leveraged.
That is just a mean lady.
Yeah. We got a job to do.
Light it up!
Getting people to act against their own self-interest is what I do for a living.
I'll accept the consequences.
I am your consequence.
They warned me about you. I didn't believe the stories.
Nobody does.
Chow time!
Floyd, step up the door!
Only my friends call me Floyd.
You ain't got no friends, Floyd.
What's that?
Loaf.
Loaf.
It's got a little bit of biscotti in there, toenails, everything a grown fella needs.
One day, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna rain down on you.
You just threatened a staff member.
Do something.
Why don't we have some fun?
This is the deal.
You disobey me, you die.
You just threatened me?
Oh, yeah.
You just threatened me.
I don't know if they told you, but I'm a hitman. I don't save people.
What you gonna do?
You want to see some? Yes, I want to see some.
I was just trying to get you there. You know how I feelings, right? We good.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. So there's a new Amanda Waller trailer for Suicide Squad. The worst one of them all. It just shows Amanda Waller basically like the most terrible human being on the planet. So let's break it down. So there's actually quite a bit of new footage in here. I love the idea that it says burn after use on Harley's t-shirt here. You just start daydreaming about what she might be doing in that cell that will require them to burn her prison uniform. But if you weren't familiar, like I love the graphics on all these trailers. Like they have a really awesome color scheme and the way they're promoting the movie. But Belle Reve here, like it's a really awesome logo. But Belle Reve is the original prison from the John Ostrander Suicide Squad comic. So like even though Harley Quinn didn't join the Suicide Squad till the last 10 years or so, most of this is inspired by the classic John Ostrander comic. So it's like a super deep cut. But as you can imagine, this trailer is just meant to highlight the idea that Amanda Waller is the most dangerous, mean person on the squad. Technically, she's a Suicide Squad member, even though she's the one that put the team together. Viola Davis's terrifying performance, of course, totally makes you believe it. If you're not super familiar with her, she does this TV show called How to Get Away with Murder, and she plays a very Amanda Waller type character. Very complex, not really a good character, not really an evil character, someone that does very terrible things to accomplish their goals. Rick Flag might be leading the team, but he's just basically like the spec ops guy that Amanda Waller uses as her finger puppet to put the team together. But it's not like they're best friends or anything like that. There's no love lost between them. One of the funny things she said about when they were filming the movie, like when she was filming scenes with Rick Flag, is that David Ayer would tell her to just randomly cuss out Joel Kinnaman, who's playing the Rick Flag character, without him knowing about it. Like change lines on the fly. Like usually when they film scenes, they have like a set amount of pages that they're going to do from the script. Like, okay, we're going to film these lines. This is going to be this scene. So to kind of bring out the tone of the relationship that he was looking for in the movie, he would have Viola Davis ad-lib and call Joel Kinnaman like a pussy in scenes. Like, what are you, a pussy? What's the matter with you? Are you afraid to do that? You know, like, are you afraid to put this team together? Are you afraid to go on this mission? And he would get so pissed off. But it was exactly what David Ayer was looking for in those scenes. Like, you hear about the crazy things that directors do with their actors to get what they want out of scenes. Like, okay, you know, you're not really bringing the emotion that I'm looking for. So, like, they'll play mind games sometimes, not in a malicious way, but just to get the performance that they need out of the actors. So, like, out of all these actors, I would say Viola Davis is probably the most pro. So you could go to her as a director and be like, okay, so I want Rick Flag to just be absolutely pissed off with Amanda Waller. So what I'm going to have you do in this scene is that you have this dialogue that you guys are filming. I'm going to have you change this and just make fun of him randomly. Just call him a pussy, just call him names, make him feel inadequate. So he's going to get really pissed off and it's going to make the scene that much better. So whenever you go see the movie and you see characters within the team and characters talking to Amanda Waller get really pissed off, like really hardcore scenes, try to imagine what David Ayer said off screen to those actors before they filmed the scene to get them so worked up. It's just hilarious, especially if you've ever been on a film set, because the minute that they call a cut, the actors just drop it. They're just like a couple of pros. I don't think that anybody that was filming this, besides Jared Leto, is an actual method actor. So whenever cameras stop rolling, typical actors, super pro, just completely drop whatever energy their character has. Like even if they're a little worked up, it might take them a sec. Like if Batman is fighting Ra's al Ghul, like the minute the scene breaks, Christian Bale and Liam Neeson could hug each other and just be completely fine with it. Most of you who have read any kind of story know all about Amanda Waller, you know the drill. Really, she walks away seeming like the main villain. Like the Suicide Squad are a bunch of villains that they team up because they're expendable. They send them to take down whatever the big bad is of the film. Like the Joker isn't the big bad of this film. He's just another villain that shows up and just tries to cause a bunch of chaos in his pursuit of Harley Quinn. But there's an actual mystical threat that the Suicide Squad are trying to take down in Midway City in this film. But Amanda Waller will probably walk away from the film seeming like the actual big villain. It's just a narrative device with the characters to make the villain, like the Suicide Squad themselves, seem like the protagonist, even though they are terrible people. So Viola Davis is just going to be so fantastic at being an asshole that she's going to make all these assholes look like Clark Kent by comparison. So they're going to be hyping the shit out of the movie at Comic-Con. I'll be doing all kinds of videos for not just Suicide Squad, but everything else like Wonder Woman. There'll be some new footage for everything, so be sure to subscribe to get that. And there is a new round of the giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. Now this is like the DC giveaway I'm talking about. There'll be like a Marvel giveaway, Game of Thrones, so just pay attention whenever I post videos for different things from different studios. So what's going to happen Wednesday is I'll post like my last schedule video that'll explain when everything is happening, when stuff's going to drop, when I'm going to be posting videos. So look out for that. But there's a new Batman Telltale trailer that I'm going to post next. So if you haven't played a Telltale game before, it's almost like playing a video game that's a visual novel. So there's like this Batman story, and it's kind of like reading a comic book that's really a video game. So it's very cutscene heavy. The voice actors are really good. It's going to involve a lot of Batman's classic villains. So I'm really excited to see Telltale's spin on the Batman mythos. So that will post in a couple hours. And the really cool thing is because it's something that I talk about all the time, I am totally going to do Batman Telltale gameplay games on my game channel. So just look out for that. It's going to be a little while before that stuff comes. While you guys wait for my next video to post, you can click here for all my DC Comic-Con previews, and you can click here for my breakdown of the Star Wars Episode 8 preview they did at Star Wars Celebration this weekend. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.